ATA, for giving my girlfriend an ultimatum about her male best friend. Update, 8 months later. Hey Reddit, it's been about 8 months since my last update. Honestly, I didn't plan on coming back here. After everything that happened, I just wanted to move on and forget about it. Plus, Sarah eventually found the post, so I stayed quiet. But at this point, I don't care who gets pissed off. Enough people have asked for an update, and I think I owe you one. After my last post, we agreed to take a break. 2 full weeks of no contact. And those 2 weeks messed with my head more than I expected. I didn't know what she was doing, who she was talking to, or where we stood. Eventually, I reached out and told her I wanted to break up. I thought I was ready. She broke down, crying, begging, telling me she cut Jake off for good. Said she'd block him, delete him, do whatever it took. She told me she couldn't imagine life without me and just wanted one more chance. And like an idiot, I gave it to her. Because I loved her. She was only the second person in my life I'd ever truly loved. I didn't want to start over. She wasn't just my partner. She was my best friend. I didn't want to throw that away. At first, things were okay. She was more present. We spent more time together. She put in the effort. But I wasn't the same. I couldn't fully trust her. I pretended I could. But deep down, I couldn't forget what had happened. And I'll admit, I wasn't perfect either. While she was trying harder, I was emotionally checked out. That hurt her. Still, it felt like we were making slow progress. I almost believed we were turning a corner. But there was still one thing I couldn't shake. Jake. When we got back together, she unfollowed him, just like she promised. That was nearly 4 months ago. But one day, while at work, I randomly checked Instagram and noticed they were following each other again. I asked her about it. She brushed it off, said it didn't mean anything and that they weren't talking. I let it go. Maybe because I didn't want to know the truth. A few weeks later, she was at my place and fell asleep early. I noticed a notification from Jake pop up on her phone. I didn't have her password and wasn't about to do the whole scan her face thing, so I let it be. But it stuck with me. I couldn't sleep that night. I told myself I was just being paranoid. Fast forward another week. We're on vacation, staying in a hotel. She asked me to grab something from the car, and since the room key was on her phone, she handed it to me. That's when I gave in to my gut, and I snooped. And I wish I hadn't. DMS from Jake. Not just old ones, recent. Some unanswered, but others she'd replied to. She told him she missed talking to him, that it killed her to block him, that she didn't want to lose him, that she still had feelings for him, but was afraid to leave me because it wouldn't be Jake and OP. It would just be Jake. She even admitted to seeing him behind my back, said she went to his place when she told me she was going to the gym. I came back to the room and didn't say a word. I laid in bed, numb. She eventually got up to shower, and while she was in there, she texted me, "Did you go through my phone?" I lied at first. But then she said she knew, because Instagram had opened straight to her DMs with Jake. So I told her the truth, that I read everything, that I couldn't believe she'd lied to me again. And her response? "You weren't supposed to see that." That was it. I lost it. She tried to flip the script, said I violated her trust, that I wasn't supposed to read what she told Jake, like I was the one in the wrong. But I was done. I didn't ask for more lies. I didn't want her to explain. I shut down. We still had to finish the trip, 6 hours from home, visiting friends, so I played nice. We acted like everything was fine. But the car ride home? Dead silence. I drove the entire way without saying a word. When I dropped her off, she tried to kiss me goodbye. I pushed her away and told her to get out of the car. Later that night, I texted her, "I'm done." She tried explaining, apologizing, but I was done listening. I had given her so many chances, and she still chose to lie. I don't know if anything physical happened between them, and honestly, at this point, I don't care. What I do know is that I spent too long being second in a relationship where I should have been enough. So yeah, I'm single now, and yeah, it hurts. But for the first time in a long time, I can finally breathe. To everyone who gave me tough love in the comments, thank you. And to those who encouraged me to give her another shot. It didn't work, but I don't regret trying. I've learned. I've grown. And I won't ignore my gut again.